Hey guys, I hope all is well. Thank you for joining me for this Truth Talk video. In today's episode, we'll be talking about Netflix kids show, The Cuphead Show. But before we get into this episode, I have a quick announcement. I will be hosting a giveaway for my subscribers when the channel reaches 100,000 subscribers. I will be giving away $50 worth of digital Amazon gift cards to 3 lucky winners. All you have to do to be a part of this giveaway is subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and be subscribed to my second channel as well, The Truth Is Second Channel. The day that this channel hits 100,000 subscribers, which should be in the coming weeks, I would pick the winners randomly from the comment section of an upcoming video. I will also be hosting a separate giveaway for another $50 Amazon gift card for those who are following me on TikTok and Instagram. So if you want an extra chance at winning, make sure you're following me on both YouTube channels, Instagram and TikTok. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. As we grow, I will be hosting more giveaways to give back to you guys. Now, let's get right into it. Netflix has become one of the production studios that I often talk about on this channel. Time and time again, we see questionable content coming from Netflix's studio. If you saw my video I did on Netflix a few weeks back, then you should remember we spoke about shows like The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, which in my opinion is a show made by occultists to indoctrinate their viewers into accepting Satanism. The show is all about Satan worship and occultic rituals. We often even see the characters in the show praising Lucifer. We also talked about Netflix Inside Job, which was created to mock and discredit truth seekers. The show depicts the wackiest conspiracy theories that could be found on the internet, made most likely by the Masonic Order themselves to confuse people. This way, people lump all truth seekers with conspiracy theorists and further label truth seekers as crazy and as the same as conspiracy theorists. Many shows on Netflix seem to have Masonic imagery and also appear to be made to further spread the Masonic agenda. The thing is, Netflix making Masonic content and making questionable decisions on what they choose to show on their network isn't a conspiracy when you can see the facts for yourself. We have seen many Netflix shows and movies that openly show their Masonic connection. Netflix even made a show that depicted Jesus as a gay man, clearly showing the world what their purpose is with their programming. We also all remember Netflix show Cuties, which to me showed the world that Netflix truly doesn't have much concern about children. Now, to even further prove this point, Netflix wants to introduce kids to Satanism and Masonic ideology with their new show, The Cuphead Show. The Cuphead Show is Netflix's new show made for kids, and just like many of Netflix's other content, it is very questionable. The show is created off the likeness of a computer video game that went by the same name. The show is an animated show that features Cuphead as the main character, and in Netflix's own description, Cuphead goes on misadventures on an island named Inkwell. On the surface, the show might appear harmless, and just like every other children's show, it's hard not to overlook the show either, as everything about the show, from the animation style and the colors used, were picked to appeal to a younger audience and to appear harmless. What parents are most likely to miss is that Cuphead's arch nemesis in the show is the devil himself. The devil is actually a character in this kids show, and in a way, he is a main character who is often shown on the show just as much as Cuphead. In the show, he can be seen stealing other characters' souls. There's even a scene that shows Cuphead at a carnival, where the devil's underneath the carnival in hell, stealing the visitors' souls. Throughout the entire show, the devil looks for different ways to be able to get Cuphead's soul. They also show the devil in hell, in many scenes depicting Lucifer as the king of hell. Many people have come to believe that Lucifer is the god of the underworld, but this is not true. According to the Bible, Lucifer is on earth until the end times, where he could be casted to the burning pit and burned for eternity. I believe many shows try to make Lucifer appear as an equal to God, showing him as some sort of king or god of the underworld. If we go off the Bible, Lucifer is just a fallen angel whose fate is already sealed, just as the rest of the souls who have aligned themselves with him. There will not be a giant party in hell, as many have come to believe. We also see a ton of Masonic imagery throughout the show. Just like in many Masonic programming, we can see the one-eye symbolism. Now, if you're like me, you have to question, why would Netflix make a show for children that has the devil as one of the main villains? They literally have the devil in a kid's show singing kid songs. Just like many of you at this point, I am not surprised. I wouldn't even be surprised if Netflix came out with a whole show about Baphomet. Netflix knows exactly what they're doing with this show, introducing children to the devil at an early age, showing the devil as this goofy animated villain. In my opinion, I do not think that this is acceptable content for children. I honestly think stuff like this would give some kids nightmares. This show is on Netflix Kids section of their streaming app. This is what's being advertised to our children through Netflix. Most parents will see this show and never notice what's going on or what their kids are really watching, as it's placed in the Kids section of the Netflix app. Most parents get tricked into not even checking their children's content because it's on Netflix Kids. As we can see now, this can't be trusted. They are building up trust so they can slowly take advantage of it. I do not want my son watching a show where they show the devil stealing souls. This isn't content for children, but according to Netflix it is. We have seen tons of questionable content from Netflix, but I think this has to be the worst. We have seen these Masonic creators in the past make Masonic content for children, and it always goes undetected. We saw this with shows like Gravity Falls that were littered with Masonic imagery. One of the characters on the show was literally a Freemason. They even showed the characters performing Masonic rituals throughout the show. Clearly, the show was created to introduce young children to Masonic imagery. I believe a video on Gravity Falls would be a good idea. If you guys would like to see that, let me know in the comment section. We saw the same Masonic theme with their show Adventure Time. Adventure Time, just like Gravity Falls and Cuphead, also had tons of Masonic imagery, especially the one-eye symbolism. This goes for a lot of Cartoon Network shows in general. It's clear that the Masons are creating content that would capture the minds of our children as they're still young, introducing them to Masonic imagery and Satanic theme ideas. We must be careful what we let our children watch. As we can see, everything is being done to hijack our minds since the moment we can form a thought. The Masons want to control and guide our lives from beginning to end, using us to build and run their Masonic world. We must remember what is at stake, our souls. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching this episode of The Truth Is. If you would like to further support the channel, join me on Patreon, the link would be in the description. If you join before the 28th of this month, you could be entered to this month's monthly raffle, where you can win a shirt, a cash prize, and even pick a video topic. Also, please leave a comment below on your thoughts on this video and on any future topics you would like to see me cover on my channel. If you like this video, please hit the like button, as this helps other people find these videos. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified of future videos. Please follow me on Instagram at TheTruthIs01 and on TikTok at TheTruthIs. I will gladly appreciate it. Thank you. Goodbye.